Hello guys, my name's Rena. If you don't know me, this is not how I usually start, but there we go, and we're all looking into this month's empty. Hopefully by the time you're seeing this, we're still in May. I'm doing my April's empty. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong, but I think this is April empty. I've got again a basket full of product, and I'm gonna show you all the numbers of things I've done as well. I'm gonna get my phones out. As always, if you like all these type of empty videos, I give a quick little review whether I'll repurchase or not, and you see them repeatedly. If I happen to have any review videos related, I'll make sure I link it somewhere, so you're always not making sure you can always make sure you don't miss out on anything, and then you can get to the details of that particular product. Alright, playlist will be up and down below, and without further ado, let's just get started. We are starting with cleansers. We're gonna do a skincare first, and then we move on to body care and supplements and a couple things that I don't count, but I will wanting to let you guys know. I have used up 2 cleansers, and I have decided to put makeup removers, micellar water into the cleansing pile because I think it's actually considered as cleansing. I don't think I used to do that, but that's exactly what we're gonna do this year, and I made a decision. That's what we're gonna do. I finished up this ZA deep cleansing oil. This is a it's a Chinese brand, but I feel like they collabed with, or it's a cooperating brand, had a lot of like Japanese background with it. I don't know if they're fully just like a Chinese brand now, but this deep cleansing oil is very similar to the DHC's ones if you guys tried it before, if you know a bit about Asian related makeup and skincare. It's much affordable than DHA, and I don't think they do it anymore. This is a very old packaging, but this is a limited packaging from one of their years. So I'm talking about like 10 years back, maybe? No, 10 years exaggerating, maybe 5 years back. Really, really good. I loved everything about it. It doesn't give that foggy things in front of your eyes, but I don't think you guys can purchase this here, so let's move on. Let me see, what's my next one? My next cleanser is something I use during the day. It's the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. It's a 20ml here. I do have one more that I'm currently using, and looking at my spreadsheet, I think I have another one, but I literally don't know if I really have one more or that's just me thinking I had one more. So that's 20ml. The other one is 200. So overall, I've used 220ml in the month of April. And I did not use any toner again. I do have a couple that I actually finished. It will count into May's ones. But yeah, if you don't know, January I used 480ml toner. So a lot of new ones open, so they're taking their time to get through. But I do know I finished 2 just very recently, but we're already in May, so just gonna see you next month. Moving on to serum, I'm having a very steady speed serum usage. 34ml this month. We have 1 full size and 1 travel size. Travel size is one of my new favorite retinol. This is the 1% retinol treatment by Paula's Choice, also with peptide vitamin C. I talked about this one in Angie skincare routine that I reviewed recently. I have give all the details ones in that particular video about the ingredient behind, how I feel, how I work with other products. I love it. I wanted to repurchase, but I got a couple of Mediate ones that I want to try as well. So I'm like, hold on, hang on tight, wait until they have the biggest sale of the year. It's either towards the end of June or around their Black Friday. That's when Paula's Choice deals really good, and you have all the ShopBack, Cashrewards. In case you don't have them, I have the links down below to give you a little bit of first $10, $20, or it depends which one you go, and the promotion changes from time to time. And I definitely do get a little bit of referring like money as well. No pressure. If you have friends already using it, use their referring code, so both of you guys get benefit. But I do recommend to sign up for those, or considering signing up when it's waiting for the best deal offer. That's when I'll purchase Paula's Choice, when they have a higher cashback rate as well as discount. Then the other serum that I've used up is this Biosense Squalane and Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum. This is only a 4ml size. And I have to say, it is much better than I ever expected from Biosense. I actually wanted to purchase full size. I had this for a while, so I always think it's gonna go yellow when I use it. No, the airtight pump, at least even for this 4 ml travel size, is absolutely amazing and it feels really good. The only thing is I don't know exactly how much of vitamin C we're having in here, so that will be something I'll look into, but I'll put this aside because Sephora is having a sale at the moment. I do want to see if I want to get my hands on it, but just looking at the back of my fridge, it's pretty full of vitamin C, so maybe think twice, but it's really good regardless of the price and concentration of vitamin C as a serum itself. And then going for moisturizers, I didn't use any full size. I've only managed to get a tiny little one, which is the Dermaveen Face Ultra Light Day Lotion SPF 50 plus. I think this is one that I finished. This is a 5 ml sample. I kind of use it as a sunscreen but also as a moisturizer, so I wasn't quite sure which one I'm gonna put into, but at the end I think when I was using it, I was using it as a moisturizer because I had another sunscreen on. I think it's a little bit oily for a moisturizer. It probably feels okay, much better for a sunscreen because you have all this sun protection you need to worry about. It's definitely not something that I want to repurchase either as a sunscreen or moisturizer, but I'm happy that I used one up and I do have one more travel size for me to use. The next category is eye product. I had no progress since the start of the year, and finally I actually opened up a new one at the start of the year, and apparently it takes me 3 to 4 months to finish one. This is the Avene Oxidative Smoothing Eye Contour Cream. This is the one I was talking to you guys when I got the last Baby and You box at Priceline, where I had a really bad experience and all of their products are really close to expire. So this one actually expired just March 2024. I finished kind of around the same time, and when it's finally done, I'm like, I can't be bothered to, trying to open and use anything left in the bottle because the pump doesn't pump anything out of it. I'm gonna call it a day. It is not as good as I thought. It's really moisturizing, but it's really lightweight. It's too lotiony in my opinion. I actually want a little bit thick eye cream. And I've got another one that I'm about to finish. That one is too thick. So I was just after a little bit more from brand Avene because I know they can do good stuff. But anyway, that is my first full-size eye cream for the year, and that's counted for 50 ml. Let me just get my hair out of the way and we're moving on to masks. I've been doing really good with my masks, both my eye mask, face mask, the applied ones or the sheet ones. So in the past month, these are all the masks that I finished. Like, look on the side. This is how many. There are 14 sheet masks for the face and then 3 masks for the eyes. One is this heating mask that I mentioned in the last month, Empty. I love it. I want to use it more, but I go through phases. I want to use it, I use a few, and then I just like lay back and then stop using any. I know why. I have my friends over, like for sleepover, and I just kind of clean everything. So usually I have a stack on my bedside table and it's messy. So once I clean them, I forgot to bring them out. So I need to remember to take it out. I've also used up 2 of this SPA Spa Treatment Under Eye Sheet Eye Mask. One is says anti-aging, the other one's just a normal one. These will be my most effective under eye masks for the sheet versions. Well, I don't think any like applied version works, but they do have like a snake venom with it. So if that's something that you kind of want to be cautious about, I just want to put it out there straight away, but I do love them and it works really well for me. So at this stage, I'm still really happy repurchase. I don't purchase a lot, but I do purchase if I run completely out, I will do a stock up. Alright, I think that's everything about the eyes. Now let's go to the face. We'll quickly talk about the ones that you guys cannot purchase. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Chinese face masks that you cannot purchase. The 3 little colorful ones I really love, and then these 3 are really moisturizing but really sticky afterwards. This one, I've used another of this one today. It's kind of in between. So a lot of these I bought on a trial price because we do these a lot in China. So you get a smaller box. Instead of like 10, you might get a 5. And for a trial price, just to see how you go. And I really like the idea of it. And this is my results. All right. And then we have the Dr. Dre's favorite ABID IB, or she actually did pronounce it the other day and I forgot. They're a mild acid pH sheet mask. I bought it because she recommended. I think back in the days, I think it's okay. Over time, after you've gone through phases, this is a really one that you know it won't fail you when you're using it. So I'm really enjoying it more than before, and I'm about to finish it. I've also used up a Secret Key Start Treatment Essence in the mask version. I love this and I love their essence. It's a dupe of the SK21 if you're wanting to go a bit of budget friendly but still have this. So I'm just trying to face ID me at the same time. If you want to try and get similar stuff, like literally almost identical ingredients, it's a much better budget friendly product option to go for. With the mask, you do have to use a bit quicker because I feel like I'm saving it for occasions, and over time the mask getting a little bit dry. Like this essence just not as liquidy, as rich as before, but still works. Oh, sorry, there's one more Chinese mask which, it was okay, but I don't even know if it's really making a huge difference rather than just a moisturizing mask. And I've also used up another Olay Luminous Niacinamide plus Vitamin C mask. I unboxed a Baby and You box from Priceline, which I'll leave that video somewhere. And there's another Olay mask. It's not the vitamin C one, it's a retinol one. So I remember I said this many times, every single time when I open a free gift box or something, every time if there's Olay, we have a sheet mask. Although I don't purchase it myself, I can always see myself using it and it's never leaving out of my life. I've also got this as a gift from their free gift bag from the skincare line, which I also reviewed. They have so many free bags recently, so I'll leave that video link somewhere as well. This is their vitamin C hydrating velvet mask. This one is really thick and it's really big. I like it. It has 40 grams of serums within. I mean, that is huge. Sorry, face ID myself again. Why is it keep fading out? I need to see the numbers and everything. To the point that I don't think 40 grams is necessary, but frankly saying there's not much left here. Compared to some of the 20-30 mils ones, this is not a lot of actually serum left in there. So it feels okay, but I just don't get the hype and it's quite expensive. And speaking of one of my favorite, this is the Sunscreen Pure Ageless Intensive Firming Biodegradable Sheet Mask. I mentioned this in my previous videos. The red one is for anti-aging, the blue one is for hydration, the green one is for detoxifying. They're all really good. I have all sorts and they have really minimal differences, but if you do want to target for certain areas, as the name suggested from the mask, you can feel a difference, a little difference only, but I love all three. And there's also one, the VT Sika Bubble Sparkling Booster. This is a cream that where you applied it and they start forming bubbles on your face and then you wash it off. This is much better than the Aldi versions. If you guys ever tried it before, they had a bubble mask. Oh, that is suffocating and it hurts, it burns a little bit. Sorry, my expressions was really exaggerated. But where this one feels really nicely hovering over and getting that nice rich foam on your face, and then you can just wash it away. So I definitely like this one, but the foam, like the way how I use it, it's not my favorite type at this stage. So I've got a few I'm trying to use it up. I do also use up a set that I'm not counting. This is the blackhead removal. So one is like open up the pores and then you use a Q-tip thing to get rid of the blackheads, and then you do another balancing treatment to heal, not to heal, to close the pores and then to make sure they're nice and smooth. I used to use it more frequently and then I stopped using it recently because I think I start doing makeup more frequently. I found I do need to use some sort of like pore stripping product, but not like stripping ones. I hate stripping ones. Those ruin my nose. Like if I have to give you guys one advice on skincare, it will be like one of many. But one very important one is stop stripping, and the other one will be stop bleaching. Like literally these two have made my skin a whole lot of difference in a bad way. So that's all the masks, and I haven't got anything else in terms of treatment wise, but I did finish one travel size sunscreen to the bottom. I don't count the amount of sunscreen I use because I often just use half bottles and because I'm testing and they're gonna expire. But I did manage to use up the ultraviolet SPF 50 plus Link Screen Mineral Mattifying Fragrance Free UAA UVB Full Spectrum 50ml sunscreen. I like this to the point that even though I think when I've already realized I don't like necessarily going out to the sun, I'm going like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I still put this on because it got that little tint. I don't know if it will be my holy grail. It is a really good product, but I do have a few while I'm testing throughout the years that I think they're just pretty much almost identical and less expensive. So even if you're like someone don't always remember using sunscreen and they're gonna expire, you won't feel like so bad about wasting your money if that helps you in any way. But that's the one travel size sunscreen that I've recorded. And we have a lip balm finish as an empty, and this is a 6.3 full size gram. I don't know if I can make another empty for this entire rest of the year, but we're having one, so we're going good. This is the Tarte one. It's the Sugar Rush Best Butt Pony Lip Butter Balm. I saw, what's the name? Emily and Max on YouTube. She really loved this one and she said she can't find it. I got this one from a subscription box called Louis Box, which is no longer existing. It's been a while and I used it straight away when I got it, but it just takes me that long to actually finish it. I love the flower, but I don't want to show you close up because I put it on my vanity and there are dusts, and because it's on the vanity where next to the sink, so it's moist. So now we have dust on top of moist, so the flower is pretty but also dirty to look at. In terms of the product, it's just okay to me. It's better than a lot of other lip balms, but it's also not the best lip balms I've used. People have different ideas on lip balms, but one of my favorite would be the Laneige ones. Like I still till today think they were really good. Finally, moving to body care, we are going crazy this month for body care. Did I talk about? Oh yes, I did, sorry. I have used up only one travel size shampoo, but wait until you see the conditioners. You'll be wowed. I'm wowed myself too. My shampoo is, where is it? Oh yeah, I should remember you. The Chlorine Oil Control Shampoo. I'm currently using another color, not this one, because I think I've used up everything I have at this stage. It is a good shampoo in terms of cleaning the hair, but it just does not give the bubbles. And I have to use, this is 25 ml. My hair is a little bit close to my upper chest wall. I do have relatively fine hair and they're not thick, but they're not super thin. Like if I pull it up, I'm getting really serious here. This is how thick it looks like. It can be. I have to use half of this bottle every time. And that's me not going super crazy because I just got in for a swim. I was like, you know what, we're just gonna quickly wash it. And that's the situation. I can see myself if I'm getting full size, it's gonna go through like crazy fast. I don't mind, but I know they're not super affordable. So I'm like, do I really want to? I have a few different ones from the same brand but different lines. I'm trying to see if any that works better because the results afterwards, how I feel with my hair is actually really good. But I still don't agree the fact that it just feels so quick, use it up. The experience is the results And moving to conditioners, probably because reasons like this and some other reasons because I just recently finished a shampoo but wasn't making it into the April's empty. I have used up 1,725 ml of conditioner. That is 3 full size and 2 travel size. Bear with me, let's go through the travel sizes really quickly. I have one from the hotel from, I wanted to say it's from New Zealand, but I cannot remember to be exactly now. Conditioner, this is a 25 ml. And then I refilled this Dove conditioner with the, what's the brand? Husk conditioner, which I don't feel like it's gonna be my holy grail, but I've refilled it. So it's in my previous empties, I believe. And I've also used up this, the Body Shop Sheer Conditioner for dry to very dry hair. This is the one if I'm having a shampoo that is a bit dry, this is really helping it. But meantime, I'm also using the Suki Nourishing Conditioner. This is if I have a really good shampoo, I just need a conditioner, then this is the one. It's not good, but it's just not that good as a conditioner. So I don't see myself repurchasing unless they have a super good deal. And in that sense, I can spend a little bit more on the shampoo and less on the conditioner. So the overall combine is relatively similar, if that makes sense. And then the last one is the Marrakesh oil and coconut conditioner. This one I've used half each bottle, and I feel like mom and dad were using it, but maybe they were like to here, and then I used it once into the other bathroom, and I'm like, oh, this is so good. Like literally this is much better than the Suki one, and I just took it into my bathroom, and then I just give him another one there. This is less heavy than the Body Shop. You can use it on an everyday basis, but it just feels really nice. I finished one of their shampoo as well, and I really love it. And again, it's not that expensive. There was many end in there, but yes, that is how we get to 5 conditioners and more than nearly 2 liters of conditioners. Not in the last month, but you know, ish. Then we're moving on to body wash, which I did not finish any. I've got 2 big bottles currently using, so they should be finished all at the same time, and then you'll have a spurge, just like how the conditioner is going at the stage. I did finish a few body oil. It gets to the winter here in Australia, and that's when I used a lot of those. Other times you don't see me using much of the body oil at all. And a lot of my body oil are actually facial oil or facial oily serums that I just cannot be using on my face, and I just use it on my body because it's part of my skin anyway. I can decide how I want. I have used up the Skin Republic Retinol 1% Plus Squalene Serum. I was going to use it on my face. I'm thinking this will be just like the ordinary 2% retinol, but this is definitely an oil form. Like it's much more oily than the ordinary, so I use it as a body oil and I love it. I love an anti-aging body oil. Similar cases with the Trilogy Bakuchiu Booster Treatment. This is a retinol alternative, as it says on the bottle as well, so that's really friendly to someone who does not know. And it's got 12.5 ml. So this is a booster you can mix into your serums, creams, etc. I just use this as a body oil as itself. And then here are the 2 full sizes. Why I said 1 travel size. This is a full size too. And that counts for 42.5 ml. Moving to the next one is body lotion. I do have a hand cream, which I classified as a body lotion in that category. Otherwise, I just have way too many categories. This is the L'Occitane Zesty Lime Hand Cream 30 ml. It's a really strong citrus scent hand cream, and I don't mind it, but I don't like it to use it all the time. So it took me a long time to eventually finish it because my hand gets so cracked towards the winter this year, to the point, although I smell this every day, I'm like, I don't care, I just want moisture on my hand. And at the moment, the hand cream in my cart is actually a power cream, so it's really thick, but that's really been helping with my cracky fingernails and, you know, the skins around my nails. And I'm also getting a couple of supplementaries to boost up my internal health, to help and reflect on all the outer surface where I'm going through. And speaking of that, I've got a few that I finished in the last month as well. Swiss Calcium and Vitamin D. I am personally having vitamin D deficiency because I work in a dark room. That's what I do for jobs. We need a dark, dim room, preferably no windows or with windows, but with shields on. So any calcium and vitamin Ds are really good for me. And for the age that I'm at and the amount of coffee that I'm drinking, calcium is absolutely needed. And I also finished up the Healthy Care Super High Strength Cranberry. I purchased another brand because my currently Healthy Care is about to finish again. This is 90 capsules. I use it every day, one capsule per day. Speaking of women health, I also finished the Nature's Way Adult Vita Gummies for women's multivitamins. This is really good because it get a whole bunch of vitamins, zinc and everything, calcium, vitamin C's as well. And one of the reasons of having cracking nails, it could be because of this. Also the biotin, the vitamin H. I don't want it to go back to a gummy version at this stage. I'm actually trying to take capsules so I can force myself to drink a little bit more water because I'm not really good at taking capsules. So I tend to take 1 or 2 capsules with a mouthful of water, and the number of capsules I'm taking, it usually takes me a whole jug-ish to finish the amount of supplements. So that's forcing me to drink a bit of water, just in case you're wondering. I also finished a Swiss multivitamin gummies. This is when I was really into gummy stages, and I really don't like the scent. Like, I get my mom try it, and it's 99 sugar free. She said it's okay, and I'm like, Mom, you're kidding. It smells horrible. It's like a vitamin powder. You can't taste it, but you smell it. So every time when I eat, I just pinch my nose, and I do not like that. On the other hand, the Nature's Ways one, Smells just like berry. But I had, well, we got 100 chewable gums in here. By the end of the bottle, I'm like really over and done with the cranberry scent. That is why I'm going for capsules for the next upcoming period. And once I finish all those, I've got a few women's health, multivitamins, hair and nail, and you know, all that. I'm gonna give an update to see which one I really think it works for me, as well as all the other areas health that I just mentioned earlier. And that is why although I don't count it, but I want to talk to you guys to let you know, because I think it's a good, important part of my life. Another thing I don't count it anymore, but I still want to mention is dental care. I've used up my very last White Glow Diamond Series accelerating treatment for advanced teeth whitening. This is the one you have to get it in a pack, and I don't need the other half of the pack. I do know they used to sell individual ones before. Don't know if it's still the case anymore. I need to suss it out in a supermarket and see how I go. And there's one more declutter as well. It's the Endota Organics Brightening Eye Oil. I tried to finish this in 2023 in my project pan, and tried it for the first just 2-3 months in 2024 in my skincare project pan, which I'll leave an update card of that video here as well. Just could not do it, like literally can't make it work. So I'm calling it a day. I'm decluttering it, although there's definitely still, I say, around half of it left. I feel so bad, but I really can't make it work for me. So we're gonna say bye bye to you. And that is pretty much everything for today's video. I've been filming a few videos today, and because I haven't been filming for so long, although I'm talking really fast, but my video length is still very long for me to edit. I'm just so excited to be back in front of the camera, filming with you guys, chatting with you, having my normal filming days like I used to. So hopefully I have more of these days, and to back chat with you guys on YouTube more often. And I'll try to remember to do community posts if I remember, because I do want to share little bits and pieces with you guys, and wait maybe for Get Ready With Me when I'm really ready to get my live updates on with you guys. They're really just still up in the air, but kind of steady, but also very variable at the same time. So we'll see how we go, and hopefully by doing Get Ready With Me means I'm going back onto the makeup trialing, testing, review world, which I would also love to do. So that is pretty much all for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you do, don't forget to give me a like and consider subscribe, and leave your comment down below. How do you think of this month's empty? Is it 1,000 something of milliliters of conditioner is too much? Or that's just you, but you're not telling me? That is absolutely fine. Let's stay safe and stay positive, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! We are rolling video number 3 for today, and I'm really happy with how I'm going, because I haven't been filming for so long. Actually, having a filming day is exactly what I need. I need to have time for this, for me and for my YouTube, for what I love, what I've been doing. I don't want to give up. Alright, you need a bit of coffee to calm yourself down and hype yourself up. Iced coffee is killing me. We're in the middle of winter. What's the temperature now? 15 degrees outside, and it's 2 past 5.